She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Hey guys, Mosa here, and today I'm bringing you my Week 8 NFL predictions. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Now, let's kick it off with Thursday Night Football, where the Packers will visit the Cardinals, and I have this game going 24-23 to Green Bay. Honestly, I think both teams have a chance to win, and I think both teams are very good, but I think it's the time. It is time for Arizona to drop to a loss. Honestly, they have been doing well. 7 straight wins. And their best start since they were the St. Louis Cardinals. Very good. But it ends here as Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers will take down the Arizona Cardinals. Now on Sunday, we start off with the Bangles at the New York Jets. And I think the Bengals win this 26-17. Honestly, the Bengals are leading their division. And I think they are actually the number 1 seed in the AFC right now. And if that's true, wow. The Bengals went from dead last in their division to being the number 1 seed. Of course, that is not official that they're going to the playoffs as the number 1 seed. But it is a possibility that they could do so if they continue doing what they do. But against the Jets, this is an easy win for the Bengals. Now, on to the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And I got the Titans winning this 30-12. Yes, 30-12 is my prediction for this game. Titans take the win. And honestly, I think Tennessee, even though they got Derrick Henry, A.J. Brown, Julio Jones, Ryan Tannehill, and a very good defense, there is a chance that the offense of whether it be Hines, Taylor, or even Wentz on that offense of the Colts, there might be a chance of an upset. But I'm not seeing it that way. Now, on to the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Houston Texans. And I think the Rams win it 42-3. The Texans are horrible and they need to get rid of Deshaun Watson. Not because they could honestly not use Deshaun Watson and he's never going to play for the Houston Texans ever again, whether they like it or not. I think that this is more for picks, and that's what they need to get. They need to get picks, and the best way to do so is by trading away Deshaun Watson that could possibly go for 3 first-round picks. And honestly, this is just going to be a bloodbath for the Houston Texans as they get squashed by the Los Angeles Rams. Now, on to the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Now, the Browns take this at home 28-26. I think Pittsburgh will start failing on offense, and their defense will be alright. And Baker Mayfield is back for this game, so that gives Cleveland a better chance at winning, as I don't believe if they had Case Keenum, I don't think they would have won against Pittsburgh. But now, since they got Baker back, I think this is going to be a 100% win for the Browns. Now, on to the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. And this will be a win for the Lions. First win of the season, 19-17. I have faith that the Lions will win this game. But, honestly, there's a ginormous chance that they blow it. And, honestly, it's not only because Miles Sanders on the Eagles is out for this game. Honestly, the Eagles have not been doing well on offense or defense. And honestly, there is a chance that Detroit wins this. I'm saying they will, but be careful of an upset as the Detroit Lions could take the loss here against the Eagles. Now, on to the 49ers taking on the Chicago Bears. And the Bears win it 20-17. There is going to be an upset at Chicago where the Bears will take down the 49ers, which are most likely the favorites. But I'm going to say why they lose the 49ers, because their offense is just not clicking like it used to. Their defense is weak. And honestly, I think the Chicago Bears, led by Justin Fields, are doing a whole lot better than Andy Dalton leading the Bears. Now, on to the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And I think the Falcons win it 14-10. And honestly, I'm going to say this. the Falcons win this because the Panthers lose this game. Now, by that I mean is that the team of the Carolina Panthers will give this game to Atlanta. The Atlanta Falcons won't need that much of a help of beating the Carolina Panthers, as they no longer have Christian McCaffrey, and that Sam Darnold is actually returning to New York Jets form. And honestly, this is going to be a very good game for the Atlanta Falcons and a terrible game for the Panthers. Now, on to the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. And the Bills win this 27-12. I think that this won't be a shutout like they did last time in Miami. I think this will be at least the Dolphins will score points in this game. But this is a game also to know who will be getting a chance in the playoffs, because out of all these teams in the AFC East, the only one I think has a chance at making the playoffs besides the Buffalo Bills is the Dolphins. But honestly, I still think the Dolphins are going to lose this game regardless of defense or the offense of the Miami Dolphins, as the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen has been doing incredible, and that defense will be able to stop Miami. Now, on to the New England Patriots taking on the Los Angeles Chargers, and this will be a 13-21 win for the Chargers. Honestly, the Chargers win at home, and Mac Jones won't be good enough to win this game, while Justin Herbert takes the win in Los Angeles. And honestly, I think that this game will mean a lot for the Chargers, as they possibly get back on track and overtake the Raiders. I believe it's the Raiders leading that division right now, but they could overtake the Raiders this week. And honestly, as the Raiders are on a bye, there might be a chance that the Los Angeles Chargers lead the AFC West in Week 9. Now, on to the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on my Seattle Seahawks. Now, this is going to be 16-17 Seattle. I think Seattle will win this. Honestly, I'm losing hope. I'm losing hope that Seattle wins games without Russell Wilson. And this is clear. This is clearly the reason why Seattle's been winning. Russell Wilson, Chris Carson, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. With those guys fully healthy, that offense will be incredible. And that defense, hopefully they get it together against Jacksonville, because Trevor Lawrence ain't going to be messing up in this game. Now, on to the Washington football team taking on the Denver Broncos. And I think the Washington football team wins this 28-24. Even though I say the Broncos win it, honestly, Taylor Heineke has been doing very well in the replacement of Ryan Fitzpatrick. But is he the future? He is not. But you also got Teddy Bridgewater, who's been doing well for the Broncos. And honestly, I think I trust the Broncos offense more than I do the Washington offense. So this is really going to be which offense can score more points, and I think that'll be Denver. Now we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to New Orleans to face off against the Saints. And this will be a 34-25 win for Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think that the reason why the Buccaneers win this is mostly because of their offense. Honestly, if Antonio Brown cannot go, well, that's one less receiver to worry about if you're New Orleans. But you also got to worry about Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Cameron Brate at tight end, Ron Jones and Leonard Fournette in the backfield, and especially Tom Brady at the quarterback position. And honestly, I think that this game is still going to be going to Tampa, mostly because of that, and that the defense of the Buccaneers might be improving since they started losing players due to injury. But I think that they are starting to improve, and they will be able to take down Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints. Now, on to the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Football. And I got this going for Dallas 32-30. It's going to be close, mostly because I think that defense of Dallas, it's really testing. But Trevon Diggs has done very well for that defense of the Dallas Cowboys. Honestly, But you also got that offense. That offense is going to do well, and that offense is going to score points. But that defense is all that I say will either win or lose this game for the Dallas Cowboys. Because if they don't have a good defense, Kirk Cousins and Dalvin Cook will destroy you. Now, to end off the week, we got the New York Football Giants taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And I got the Chiefs winning it 20-17. Now, of course, Kansas City hasn't been doing that well, but neither has New York, and they have more injuries than Kansas City. So I'm going to give this to the Kansas City Chiefs, as I believe that they are the better team and the more healthy team out of the two. And honestly, that's going to play a factor, but I think it'll be close regardless. Now, for the teams that are on a bye, we start off with the Baltimore Ravens, who next week will face off against the Vikings at home. And then we get the Las Vegas Raiders, who will take on the Giants in New York. And honestly, actually New Jersey, but you get the point. They're a New York team. But regardless of that, I think that the Las Vegas Raiders will continue their winning streak. And honestly, after that devastating loss, I'm worrying about Baltimore. They lost to the Bangles. And honestly, this game against the Vikings, that's going to be tough if they're losing to the Bengals like they did last week. But for now, just get ready, rest, and get ready for week 9 for both of these teams. Now, that was it for this video. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Tweet me any video ideas. Also, tell me down in the comments below, who do you think is going to win on Sunday and Monday and, of course, Thursday? Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Now, like this video if you liked it, subscribe, and hit the notification if you want more videos. And I'll see you guys next time.